Okay guys, so we finished the front block out, and now we're gonna go back to the, go ahead and finish the back. So we're probably gonna have to stay with a similar theme, and now I'm thinking that maybe I want to make this a bit larger, you see, so there's a kind of more robustness to it, you know, and also this one should be a little bit bigger, I think, maybe, something like that, yeah. So, you know, it's just a bit more robust at the back. Just make sure, you know, just a lot of impact on the back. So, engines at the back and everything. So anyway, let's grab these one to local and, well, both of them preferably, and go to top view. And let's see what we can do here. Now let's align these more or less in the middle. That's the first thing we're gonna do, right? And we're gonna do the similar thing as on the other side. So simply, first of all, you know, let's slice them like this, right? So, in fact, let's make it a bit wider, because there's this junction in here going curving, so, right, this one is curving in here, so, and then we could connect this one to the middle part, this one to the outside part, so this one's gonna go to the middle. So again, top view, and, you know, let's slice here like this, right, and X. Actually, maybe this is a little bit too thick, maybe like this, right? X and slice. I know this one I want to slice, and, you know, boom, slice. And let's recall this cutter and shift it to slice, and maybe scale it a little bit. Just a bit like this. What happened here? One more time. That was weird. And X and slice. There we go. Perfect. So now this bit, and by the way, we need to move it to the middle. So mod scroll toggle this one, and let's move cursor here, and this one to cursor. There we go. Now it's in the middle. In fact, this one is not here. This one is not really in the middle. So this whole structure is in the middle, which means we need to move it. So GX and move it into the middle here. Perfect. How are we looking? We're looking peachy. So this one's gonna connect to this one. So this one needs to be sharpened. This one needs to be bigger. So S, Shift X, and make it bigger, and let's go outside of this view to see. Whoa, this is huge. So S, Shift X, and make it a bit smaller, and yeah, something like this would do. Okay, cool. Now let's make this bigger. So Shift D, cancel with right mouse button, S, and just make it a bit bigger, and simply wait a minute, which one is gonna be this one? So cut it difference, right? Cool. And then this one needs to cut this one, so Shift D and make it a little bit bigger, and difference, right? Perfect. A little bit smaller maybe, so scroll toggle this one, make it just a little bit smaller. There you go. Okay. Okay, so what we need to do first is split them into two parts, right? So split this one and press V and click, and then select this and Control R and P, and then we need to remove this boolean. Okay, so, you know, grab this one and remove this boolean, because if we apply the boolean, we're gonna get a bit of a problem. Now the lattice, we don't need lattice in here, you can remove it. It's running on the other side, right? So all we need to do is close it with a face. And also there's some kind of a double vert here going on. We need to fix this, and also combine all these faces into one with F. And same here, we don't really need these faces here, neither we do need these. There you go. Sort it and grab this one, and come on, this one and this one. Oh, come on, this bit and this bit. There you go. Combine them together. So Control plus and simply sharpen and bevel. There we go. Now you're talking. Hide this. Perfect. And then this one and this one, right? So except for the middle bit. So wait a minute. Yeah, remove this boolean, apply the lattice, and let's not worry about the mirror yet. Control plus and hide the boolean and sharpen and bevel. There we go. Now you're talking. Now wait a minute. Now something is doubled in here, which is worrying me. These are doubled. Just remove them, delete them. We don't need them. So now we got these two parts working perfectly together, right? Awesome. So now we're gonna do the same thing as we did before, meaning we're gonna, you know, grab this part in the middle and simply run some chamfers here, and let's run chamfers on the inside as well. So all the way here. Oh yes, we need to remove this garbage. So, oh, I forgot to close his face here, so let's just do it now. So close it with a face, and we got some double geo in the middle, but I really don't care. But if you want it to be very precise, you know, I would probably suggest removing these faces in the middle here. So where are we? To see it very easily, you could remove this face for a sec, and you see this in the middle here. Yeah, you don't need all this. So remove the face, and all you need is this face here, right? So here, this could cause problems with bevels. Okay, so you just want to clean it up. Doesn't take too much time. Just select all these, right, all around, and simply F. Yeah, and this will, you see, ensure that when you sharpen this, right, it will, and whoa, when you sharpen this, it will ensure that everything's gonna be peachy on this side. So then you simply close it, right, and the same on the other side. So faces, and remove this face. And also we got some junk in here, some junk lines. I don't know where this came from. Ah, this is the bevel. That needs to be here. Okay, that's fine. That is perfectly fine. That is perfectly fine. Although I don't think I need these faces here either. So yeah, see, we don't need these as well. So we don't need all these faces here, right? So we can remove these and these ones as well. This is all gonna cause, or might cause, problem with bevels, right? So if you don't need something, remove it. It's the best rule, rule of thumb. Now this is fascinating in here. It truly is. So we're going to remove this, okay? Remove this edge and mark this one sharp. Mark this one sharp and remove this edge, right? You could connect these two if you really wanted to, right? If you wanted to do a fantastic job, you probably should connect these two, because they're gonna split this massive end-gun and the shading is gonna look a little bit better. In addition, you could run loops in here to support, you see this shading breaking in here in this area? So you could run something like this to simply, what I mean, invalid target, J, there you go, to support this cut here, yeah, this boolean. So booleans usually cause a lot of problems with, you know, on large angles being curved, and there's a massive curve going on in here, so we don't want that. So let's just connect these two, J, and connect these two, right, J, and then you can connect these two as well, so J, and mark sharp, right? And are we looking good here? What's going on here? We kind of need this face here. Wait a minute, wait. We could use another loop, supporting loop in here, like this, J, and then another one here, and J, right? Okay, and then let's finish fixing these buggers here. So we need to select this entire area here in the middle. So with the control, select here, and all this, the ring inside. Okay, here and down to here, and F, and then simply close this with a face as well. So F, and now this is clean manifold, so it shouldn't cause any problems in terms of shading. So the bevels are crazy. We're gonna make it much smaller, right, like this, so they're gonna be more machined like. And also we're gonna run a chamfer on this little boy here, so this could cause problems, this merging point in here, so we gotta watch it closely. There's gonna be a chamfer going on in there, so I'm not really sure how this is gonna react. Let's see. So let's run a chamfer B. Well, it's not too bad, it's not perfect, you know. See, it's already causing issues, right? So what we could do is simply collapse them, right, like this, right? The easiest way to deal with this problem. Now you got this massive end-gun in here. You could connect them to here. You got like a quad, which would probably relax a little bit of this situation here. But like I said, it's not essential. These are tiny bits. You're probably not gonna see this, but I'm just, you know, showing you how to do it properly if you wanted to. These aren't connected, which is fine. So we need to connect these here with J, and connect these ones with J, and grab this and go here and go here and chamfer and do the same trick again. So simply collapse this here and this here, and this one is fine. We do need a sharp edge in here though. Mark sharp, there we go, and mark sharp, and collapse these two. We can leave them like this though. I think it should be fine. And there you go. Now we got chamfers going on all around, and we still need chamfers in here, right? So let's just select this all around here and up to here and chamfer it. In fact, let's do them together. So it's gonna be a uniform chamfer, right? Because you don't want to have ununiform chamfers. It's gonna look a little bit unprofessional. What the hell is going on? There we go. Okay, and chamfer this. How are we looking? Yeah, this triangle is acceptable. That's acceptable. So let's make this bevel a little bit less crazy and weighted normals, and it should be fine. Cool. So that's part of the suspension, and then this bit, right? So we need to fix this bit as well. I don't know if we need to clean up something in the middle. I don't think so. I think it's okay. So all we need really is just to drop this crazy bevel down and, you know, run the chamfer here. So we're gonna run the chamfer on these. So run the chamfer here. Oh, come on. Up to here, and this one. And then run the chamfer. There you go. It should do. And chamfer needs to be ran in here too. There's a double vert here. Let's clean it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's go. Chamfer, boom. This is a little bit too strong, maybe a little bit less strong, something like that. There you go. Okay, cool, nice. Alright, so now we got this chamfer situation here, and also we sorted out our connections. So shift to the height cutter is perfect. Nice. Alright, so we sorted, yeah. And this one, right? Still needs a bit of cutting, so you know we could just simply grab an end gun and simply slice it here, right? So like that. And like I said, we're gonna connect it later. So probably what we're gonna do is simply either make this one bigger or maybe like this, you know, just really big in the back. This could work. Or make these connections a little bit thinner, so move them outside a little bit here, you know, and make this one connect even, you know, even through this thinner sort of junction like this, right? GX, move it in here like this. There you go. Right, something like this. It doesn't really look appealing to me, so yeah, I prefer it to be strong. So we will see what we will think what to do in here, but maybe simply, you know, just make this one smaller, all of it. You know, really small, right? Like this. There we go. Something like this could do. And same in the front. So instead of being so thick, we just make it really thin, and then just, you know, extrude it. So GX, and simply move this wheel outside a little bit more like that, and to the middle of this kind of situation here, right? There we go. And this should work. And this should work. Cool. So that's our suspension block out done, and now we're gonna move on and do something with the chassis in the next video. Okay guys, so I'll catch you in the next one.